is running in our blood. The answers are lying here within. The truth is running in our blood. The answers are lying here within.
There is no secret, there is no mystery untold. The love in each of us is all we really need to know.
Oh, break away,
Break away,
oh, break away,
break away,
oh, break away from the chains, from the cold. Oh, break away, oh, break away, oh, break away from the chains, from the cold. The truth is running in our blood. The answers are lying here within.
Alright guys, so we're back here. This is the losers finals. The people commentating, you got Edomite and Instincts. We're jumping in here on Breach Hardpoint. The match is between Not LAGr and Team Ohio. So Not LAGr consisting of Work 92, Beepeen, Edomite, who is actually Clink, and then iVimple versus Team Ohio, which is Papa Matthew, Yo Real, Riptide, and Clutch is God. So we're jumping in on the Ban and Protect. So what's the most OP guns, Brian? What do you think are the most OP guns?
In this game, everyone's going to be using the Vesper and the M8. So
Okay.
Vesper is usually banned. The M8, I'm actually surprised to see banned. It seems like everyone's to make more of a sub-dependent map. And other things we'll see banned more than likely are Rapid Fire and High Cal. Flak Jacket being banned, that means the other team is going to either use, well, there's HC, which is
A
usually
lot of
free
trophies,
kill.
I'm guessing. A lot of trophies.
Well,
gonna be
trophies, but they're going to be using nades, and you're definitely going to see the specialist grenade launcher or the war machine, because there's no way to counter it right now unless you have a trophy.
Okay, so there was no bans on light machine guns I saw. So do you think they agreed not to use them, or?
I'm just hoping. I think the other teams are just hoping that the other team won't use it.
Okay.
Yeah. That one, it's so bright.
Yeah. Okay. So now we're on specialists. So can you ban specialists when you're doing ban protect?
Yeah, you
Okay.
can.
So what are the most? It's hardpoint. I feel like.
Well, in hardpoint, you'll see the grenade launcher or the war machine sometimes, but usually the kinetic armor or hijack or not hijack, rejack maybe, but I don't know, not really too many
what's
people use
the one specialist that you have like the 2 shock charges and you like jump in the hill?
it. Oh, gravity spikes.
Does
They're
that
helpful,
usually get picked?
but like, I mean, you see Riptide picked it, but no one on the other team. My team usually doesn't pick it because, well, mainly because Brett complains that he gets killed out of the air when he uses them too much.
So you can be shot out of the air when you use it. Okay, gotcha. So it's
But
kind
if you
of
get shot out of the air, it only extends halfway.
Matt, get out of the game, dummy. All right, sorry. There was a player that joined in.
You
Being a
see
scrub.
Clutch pulled out the war machine. That's because Flak Jacket's banned, so
Okay.
he'll get easy kills with that.
Yeah, easy grenade launcher kills.
The kinetic armor is it's usually a free break, or like, you should get at least 1 or 2 kills because
Okay.
you have twice as much health.
Okay.
Purifier, that's good for like the the green hell, just because it's so small and there's like 2 doors and then a window they can come through.
Just spin with
So
that
you can just
flamethrower.
spin,
and
yeah, you just touch them and they die, and you can
Yeah.
just hide when you hit them.
Okay. Now, is the war machine as good as it was in like Black Ops 2? Black Ops 2 was just like instant, as soon as it hit the wall, it blew up. and it was
No,
pretty
it
much
bounces
Okay.
now, but it's still really good.
still really strong. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and now Psychosis.
Psychosis is a good bait.
I hear
It's
a lot of good things. I heard in there was I don't know if it still does it, but I heard at the beginning of this game when you used it and you had an uplink, if you were running the ball and you used it, all the little Psychosis guys held the ball too.
No,
Doesn't do it. Okay.
maybe an uplink. Actually, I don't think so. But now, like, they'll have like different guns. Like
Okay.
you'll see like, one with like AR, one with a pistol.
Gotcha. So you
Some
gotta-
players use it good,
Okay.
and like they'll actually run with like the clones. So it
Just a
seems
little
like
clone,
you can't really tell. And then other players, they'll like stand back, and it makes it more obvious to see which one's like the fake
Okay.
or the real, I guess.
So you just kind of use it to like bait out their shots, see where
Yeah.
they're at. Okay.
That you'll see that the beta hill, like to like try to break it.
Mm-hmm.
Scythe will be BPN's gonna be holding spawns with that,
Mm-hmm.
and then Edomite or Clank, he's gonna be breaking hell with that.
Okay. Yeah, when I was watching, that's one thing I really like about this game is the ban protect and stuff like that. I don't like that they don't ban anything. I think that there's still guns that just need to be banned.
Well,
but
yes, but if they do that, then
ban protect's kind of useless.
well, yeah, then it's useless because then everyone's gonna be banning all the ARs like they did here, but
Yeah.
there wouldn't be any gay guns to use. Or people were like, if there were no LMGs allowed, people are gonna ban the subs, and then everyone's using like the.
Second tier subs in the
Yeah.
second tier. Gotcha. So it's just kind of be.
This way, it keeps it like you're using the better weapons. And, like if you know a team's better with the MA, then you ban it. Like then
Yeah.
they, like
It's a
so you don't wanna
strategy.
ban-
Strategies involved. Now,
lot of
does that make
strategies,
you?
yeah.
Now, does this make you practice with other guns, like second
Yes.
tier guns? Because
Yes.
if you know the
Not even
Vesper
only
and the
that.
M8 are going to be banned.
Not even only second tier guns, but you'll see me using like instead of Elo, I'll be using Red Dot or I'll use Boa Sight because maybe a team knows I like Elo only and they'll ban that, so I'll use a different sight.
Okay, that's actually like I actually really like that. Because one thing I always noticed watching COD, I never like played COD competitively, but watching it, even from like Black Ops 2 to Ghost, there's always like 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 guns that are
Maybe,
just
yeah.
really, really strong that everyone uses. Like for example, in AW, you use like BAL and ASF, and that was like it. Maybe a couple mores on
IMR,
SMD,
and, like
but
if people are gonna be gay enough to use
IMR,
it.
yeah, IMR. But even it's like 4 guns. IMR, BAL, ASM, and then.
All right, let's see if we can hop someone like on this side. They have the better spawn. They're gonna get there first.
Now, who's
let's hop on with a sub. Let's get on with Brett.
Okay,
He's the
so-
first one the hell you see. They got there like 3 seconds earlier. So right off the bat, they get 5 seconds before it's even contested. And they all have to flood either from that
Nice
door right
shots.
there. They have to try wall running, which you can see the AR should be holding that. And then they either or go middle.
They could take a quick 20-point lead. Now, I like one thing about hardpoint in this game is that the timer, the game clock stops whenever someone's in the hill, so it always ends like with 250. Like generally, like
Almost
9 out of
always.
10, 9 out of 10 games it ends with 250 to something. And I actually
Alright,
really like it.
okay,
There was
you
a
see
lot
Cody
of,
die with 20 seconds. There you go. See, he turns around. He's starting to rotate for spawns. Spawns in this game, it's a lot different than AW. AW, you didn't have to rotate for the last 5 because you could get it across the map in 3 seconds.
Yeah.
In this game, it's all about setting up because the spawns are across the map, and you need to work a lot. Like,
You're not nearly as,
yeah,
as
you need to work
mobile
the
as you
rotation
are
a
in
lot
AW.
better, especially for a map like this where you can't just flood it with subs.
You're just watching the rotations. You can take that's some missed shots right there. Now, all these players have been pretty much playing on PS4, right? Except for a
Yes.
couple kids here. Mostly everyone's been playing on PS4, so we see a lot of players trying to adapt to the different controller, the new the Xbox controller compared to the PS4. I know BP was struggling clawing on the bigger controller compared to like the PS4,
Yeah.
which is a smaller controller. So, oh, nice shots by Jesse. So work 92 with great shots in the hill. They go 4 down. There's no
So
respawn time on
he already
hardpoint,
has
right?
counter UAV. Counter UAV is something that like people complain about not being banned, but it's something like, all right, so if the other team was smart, they could have a black hat, and then you could hack it, and then it's yours.
Or you could just ban it in the ban.
Or you could just ban it if you really are against it. But
Yeah, I mean they banned Black Jacket, which is like I guess would be a pretty good ban in hardpoint, but at the same time you could always just use one of your bans on.
I mean, if you're gonna ban that, then you should ban trophies, because now they
Yeah.
have trophies, you're not gonna get naded anyway.
Yeah, exactly. So, it's just all strat. I feel like it's all strategy.
He's
and-
gonna be holding the last time. Cody should be rotating. He's holding up top.
Yeah, with how new ban protect is to competitive COD, I feel like people are still learning how to use it like effectively.
He's in the hill right now. Riptide. Team Ohio is CDB.
Yeah. So they're actually making a nice little push back to points. He stays in the hill. They've been up. They've taken a good like 20 points there out of that hill, but they lose it. They'll get taken out. Now in this game, do you kind of stay in the hill or do you kind of like?
Well,
I know you
should
don't want to push.
There
it
are some hills where you could have like 1 or 2 people in to like watch each other's backs. And for the most part, you have 1 player in, and then like after you get the kills out, you can start pushing out. Like, because you know they're gonna spawn out. They're not gonna spawn near you.
Yeah.
So you can start pushing out. So like, you can at least get the cuts. That way, if you die, you spawn in the back, and then you can hurry up and flood the hill before they get there.
Okay.
Like, if you just wait in the hill, then they kill you and you spawn out.
Okay. Now, what time do you usually rotate at? I know because like
Well,
in
on this-
AW, for like the 2 days that I played competitively, I was just told to rotate at like 5 seconds or like
We'll
7
switch to a
seconds.
player. In this game, we have our player rotate around like 25, 30 for
Okay.
most hills. Some has 20 if it's like a quick rotation, or if it's on the other side of the map, we'll either a sub try to sneak around and just sit in a corner and like get spawns, or we'll have an AR just go to the back and try playing spawn by himself.
Nice shots. He actually gets taken out by his teammate. Now,
Let a purifier. No one.
bunch of specialist classes coming up. Now, that's one thing that I kind of don't like is there's specialist and kill streaks. I feel like that's a little bit too much in this game, especially like just how kind of I feel like it's. Do you lose your specialist circle if you die, or does it
No,
just? Oh,
it
okay,
keeps
so-
going, but like, it's honestly maybe a kill. Sometimes it's a kill, sometimes it's not. Like with like a war machine, you can see them pull it out, then they'll get shot in the back and it's gone. They have to wait another 3 minutes to get it.
Gotcha. Okay, so it's
Or
not.
you can see someone pull it out of the war machine and then they'll get 6 kills with it and just
Gotcha. It's just all based on
changes.
how you do that,
Yeah.
how you use it.
the outcome of the game. So Vimple, like, he rotated early, but he didn't push spawns. He just rotated and he sat in hill. He didn't try pushing the back. They're gonna keep spawning in the back and they're gonna keep trying to flood that.
Now Brian's in the grand finals. Who do you want to play in the grand finals? Who do you want to play?
Who do I want to play?
Yeah.
I mean, probably just, if it was an easy win, or not easy, I guess I would rather verse Yo Real and Matthew and his team,
Okay.
just because they don't seem as, like, coordinated as a team.
Okay.
If I wanted the better matchup, I definitely would verse Beeping's team.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys played them first round. You guys won 2-0, right?
Yeah.
So they would have to win 2 series to beat you guys.
Yes.
Now, I mean, it was the beginning of the day. They're still getting used to controllers, blah, 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 blah. But Clink has been kind of on fire today. So Clink's playing as BXA Edomite. He's been
See, here's a war
really,
machine.
really good today.
You see the war machine here,
Yeah.
and he's on a 4 streak right now. There's one right up to his right. He gets one right there, and he's working on streaks. See, he's about to get a Cerberus if he can get 3 more kills. Oh, he ended up dying by a Guardian. They're gonna have to break this hill soon. This is a hill where you can. It's more of a contest hill, but it can also be held easily, and you can definitely see that.
If you hold it, you just
that,
get a lot
that
of
Guardian,
points.
I'm pretty sure is. Yeah, that is enemies. That's the Black Ops's. So that's watching middle. He's the last one alive, and he almost got him. But see now, the Black Ops, they don't have to watch middle because they know they have a Guardian there, and they're gonna have to flood from one side because they're not gonna spawn behind them, so they all have to come from one door or that door run. And it's easy kills, and then you see Beep. They got the kills, and now look, they're all spawning on the other side, and now Beeping has the early rotation.
Okay. So yeah, they got 3 down, and as soon as they got 3 down,
They started pushing
call out.
through.
They all started rotating. Yeah.
You see Brett holding middle. Jesse's gonna get in the hill, and he's gonna hold that down. And then he's also helping in the back, and Cody's cutting off the front with a scythe.
So
They
he's just holding the corner.
have almost a perfect setup here.
It's like a 1-shot, 2-shot kill, right?
I think it's a 3, but it just shoots way too
Okay,
fast.
gotcha. It's pretty much a 1-shot kill, but
Yeah.
taken out there.
He gets taken out. Tyler chokes that kill, and then he's the last one in, but he's a purifier, and that's like easy time to hill.
Yeah. Is this that green spawn, the green hill? That
No,
you're
no, no.
talking
The
about?
green hill is the in 2 hills. It's the 4th hill, I think.
Okay.
It's the one in the gardens.
Gotcha.
We didn't even, no one knew that they were flanking. They didn't have it cut at all. Tad's gonna hold the rest of his time, and they're still gonna be down by what, 60 seconds.
Yeah, just about.
That's if he doesn't leave at all. And most teams, what they'll do is watch. He's gonna leave at like 3 seconds.
You were
No,
wrong.
he held it. See, I don't know.
I didn't-
Most teams, for some reason, they leave early, and I see teams lose. Like they'll leave every hill early, and they'll end up losing by like 4 seconds. It's like,
It's like, just stay in that hill for 3 seconds.
yeah, if you would have played the time, I always try to play the last seconds if I can, unless I know that like we're up by like, a lot more, then maybe I'll rotate early.
Yeah. If you're looking at like the scoreboard, the slaying wise,
It's really close.
it's
The only
really-
person
relatively
going off
even.
right now is Brett, who has been
Yeah.
going off all day.
29-19 from Clink, who's yeah, like I said, like he said, playing really well. And he has a minute 16.
So
of
Riptide
hill
is
time,
holding
so-
this hill, and if they get 15 seconds, which would be awesome from this hill, they're only going to be down by 30 seconds, and they're going to have to. They have a sense. If you look at their players, let's see. He has a 3-gun, he has kinetic armor, so that's a break. He's about to get purifier, and and he has a sentry, so he can set that up.
It's pretty much a free
But he
break
spun
for the next
out.
hill.
Almost. If they didn't spawn so far out. You're gonna see the other team already set up. He's holding middle. He's holding hill. He's watching flank, and Cody's in hill using an AR to watch instead of
there's
playing.
2 in hill.
Instead of him playing the anchors and spawns, he's gonna watch the long sight.
His teammate goes down the hill with him though, so he rotates over. Tied. Yeah.
Brett died up top.
Yeah.
Tyler right now is playing spawns and bad timing right there. And who's in the hill? Riptide. There's 2 of them in here. Riptide with a huge kill. See, like now, if they hold the rest of this, they're gonna be up then.
Yeah.
He's close to streaks as well, and he's about to get his gravity spikes.
Yeah, it's really. I don't know, I really like the new settings, how the timer stops whenever someone's in the
Yes.
hill. Or
Well, those are huge
if
kills.
you're in the hill uncontested, the timer
They
stops.
need to rotate. Both
So-
teams need to rotate.
Yeah.
Riptide, if he pushes this, he can sit here and not push it. But if he died there, he'd be spawning behind everyone.
This is like they kind of have to push it because there's.
No, he shouldn't be pushing this at all because he got 5 seconds right there.
Yeah. So he just killed that player.
And,
That
and
player
now
could
look,
spawn
yeah,
next to
he
the hill.
may spawn out here. He's already rotated. Has out, and then he's holding middle.
The player he killed actually spawned with his teammates, so they all get to push together, except for one player that died. Of course.
Let's watch. Oh, this is a really close game. Sorry for not saying anything.
I didn't even notice how close it was. Yeah, they're only down by 4 points now. They actually brought it back. They were down by like 20 points. Like,
Huge kill. Cody.
oh, you almost got the.
Jesse needs to
almost
take
got
his
the last
time here.
kill.
He cannot push by himself. He has 15 seconds. They have 15 seconds to break this as a team. If they not, then that is a
Psychosis.
nice
Oh, nice
use
play.
of psychosis.
Riptide. It's being contested right now, so
But he has a
Oh, that's
sentry gun in it.
That should be game. That should be game.
That's gonna be game.
Yeah, that's game. Yeah, they have the Guardian set up. That's game. Nice comeback. Nice comeback by
Huge
LAGr.
comeback.
And
They were
people are up yelling and
They
stuff.
were down by 80 going into halfway through the second rotation.
Yeah, that was a great comeback. You saw them pushing as a team, and even though they made a couple like rotation mistakes, like killing the last guy in the hill and stuff.
Riptide did that, but he was only 100 points off streaks, and that helped him get the guard.
At one point, Riptide was 10 and 19, and he ended up finishing the game 25 and 23. So he really just stepped it up, started killing everything, and yeah. So that game, final score 250 to 234. LAGr, or no, not LAGr. What team are they? Team Ohio over not LAGr. There we go. So if you look at the scoreboard,
the kills aren't too separate. The only thing that you'll see is Edomite had more kills, and then BP didn't have as much, and then everyone else around the same mid-20s range.
Yeah. So it was relatively. I mean, scoreboard showed it was a very, very, very close game.
I want to look at the scoreboard real quick and look at the time that all the players had. I saw two of the players on not LAGr had under a minute at a time.
They did, yeah. It was Tyler. It was
Tyler
and
and
BP.
the two that you would expect,
Yeah.
but they need to have more time there.
Yeah. I think one had like 34 seconds or something like that in the hill.
We have talk trash between two 13-year-olds right now.
Yeah. It's getting heated in here, talking about all their gold points.
Yeah. That'll look cool.
The gold medals. But go search and destroy. I see a lot of snipers come out and search and destroy.
You'll see a lot of overkill, so I wouldn't be surprised if we saw that actually get banned.
He says hi.
Okay, Gibby. He didn't say hi, he just told me to leave. Hey, Gibby, how's your stomach virus? Like me telling you.
So the players are just setting up their classes for search and destroy, so we're going to give them a minute, and we're going to get this next round started.
Oh, sorry, guys.
Yeah. Yeah, we're going to run an ad real quick. We'll be right back.
We'll be right back, guys.